Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going Q2 of the weekly contest to reach 12th longest subarray with maximum bitwise. And hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem. Because this problem is honestly very trolly. I did it in about a minute and a half, and to be honest, I had the idea very quickly, but I had to really convince myself that it was right. And the core observation you have to make about this is that n is a bitwise function. N is something that can only take away, right? Meaning if you look at two adjacent numbers, if they're not the same, something is getting lost. So that's basically the core understanding about the bitwise n. So with that observation in mind, then it is just basically you have to take, the only way to preserve the maximum number is just by repetition of that maximum number. And once you realize that, then you can write in a number of different ways. You could write it in a for loop, you could do it, etc., right? It's going to be linear time, constant space if you do it in a good way. But yeah, the way that I did it is just by using group by because I'm lazy, but you can do it with constant space. This is all one space. This is the way that I wrote it is linear space. You can do it with constant space for sure, without using group by. I'm not going to explain that much. Just write a for loop, I think is how I would do it. Like the consecutive. I don't know if I made that part clear. Is that the subarray all has to contain the same value, which is the maximum value. So then you just do a longer streak of that maximum value. So another way that you can maybe think about writing it is just like, when it goes 0 for x in nums. If x is equal to m, current increment by 1, else current is equal to 0, and then best is equal to max of best current. I didn't think about writing this, so this is way off the cuff, but this is maybe easier to read for people who might not familiar with Python. So yeah, let me know what you think. This is linear time, constant space, a couple of loops, and that's pretty much the idea. It's a very observation problem, a very trolly problem, and something that really tests your understanding of the bitwise operations and confidence a little bit, to be honest, because I did get this quick-ish, but even then, if you watch the video, which is coming up right after I'm talking, you could see that I had the idea, and then I just kind of wasn't sure, and So this is not an easy problem per se, or at least it's an easy conceptual problem, but it's kind of, for me anyway, one of those things that are always a little bit trickier and harder to, convince yourself, right? So yeah. Anyway, though, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think, and you could watch me solve it live in the contest now. I was just making sure a little bit because the extra 5 seconds doesn't really matter. But 5 minutes would be really sad. Possible bitwise. Any subarrays, then only some. Okay. Seems very weird. Bitwise, and it's just max of numbers, right? That's why I'm kind of weird about it. I don't actually forgot the notation, so that's actually not great. Something like that, maybe. I think this is right, but it's so weird. Right? Unless max is 0, I don't know. Maybe wrong. Okay. I wasn't sure about that one because that's such a tricky, weird problem. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this contest, this problem, and everything, on this thing. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye.